What is sleep hygiene? Sleep hygiene is like a good skincare routine. Do it regularly and it becomes second nature. It's like good bathroom habits you learn from being a toddler. Do it all the time, it becomes second nature. An easy set of rituals that if you do it every day will help you live longer. Number 1, consistency. It's important to go to bed at the same time on most nights and get up at the same time most mornings, even on the weekends and holidays. And this is because we're creatures of habits, and doing this gets your body clock set up properly to be able to fall asleep with ease and wake up feeling refreshed. Number 2, making sure that your sleep environment is for sleep. The cooler, the darker, the better. Temperature and heat are linked to your body's circadian rhythms. So during the night, it's really important to keep your room free from any artificial lights that unknowingly will keep you from falling asleep and actually wake you up in the middle of the night. Also, keeping the room cool. The body's process of regulating temperature is also linked to your body's circadian rhythm, much like light is. So a drop in body temperature is a signal for sleep, and so is the opposite. A rise in body temperature is a signal to wake up. So if you sleep in a warm room, then your body will think, oh, it's time to wake up, and you'll wake up during the night, rather than a cool room will keep you sleeping soundly during the night. Just remember the last time you woke up hot and sweaty and restless. This is because your room isn't cool enough. And if you don't want to spend money on air conditioning, you can use a fan or have a cool shower or nice, cool, breathable blankets or pajamas, whatever works for you. Number 3, avoiding alcohol before bed, please. Now, I know when you have a drink, because I used to do this, it makes you feel like you're falling asleep more easily. But the reality is your body is going to try and get rid of that alcohol during the night. Your liver's trying to metabolize this alcohol. So you're putting your body under more stress. And actually you'll see on a sleep tracker, if you drank before bed, your heart rate is increased. And so many people think it's a sleep aid, but it's really, really not. When your liver is finished getting rid of the alcohol at 3 in the morning, your body's going to wake up. And you're putting your body under so much unnecessary stress trying to get rid of the alcohol when it should be concentrating on restoring your brain and your body. Number 4, set up a sleep routine with no blue lights or distractions at least 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime and you stop releasing sleep hormones melatonin. So do all of the tricks, dim the lights down around the house, turn your iPhone to its nighttime mode, whatever you can do. Also blue light blockers if you can't keep away from the blue light. I made my own pair if you want to check them out in the link below. I'll give you guys a discount code, of course, for watching. Number 5 is meditation, yoga, tai chi, warm baths. Anything that relaxes you can be part of your bedtime routine. Now, the routine helps your brain recognize that it's almost time for bed. Really, we're just all big babies and we need that routine to help us. So doing something relaxing gets rid of the cortisol, it gets rid of the stress. So cortisol and adrenaline are the hormones that keep us awake. So doing those relaxing things is going to help you fall asleep. Now, everybody can learn these habits, pass them down to the next generation. We need to provide them with a better shot at a longer life. Even from a young age, if you can develop a good sleep habit of getting enough sleep, making sure that you're sleeping without too many distractions, and create good sleep hygiene habits, this greatly benefits your overall long-term health. If you want to know how to fall asleep fast, click here and watch this video next.